Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. So if I run a line of these like that, and then I can go back and I can... basically, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to do every other one. We just want to keep swapping these over. So every other one is, like, I got one of those. And then the next one over will be one of them. And then we'll go with one of these. You get the idea. I don't... Oh, yeah, I do. I want one more of them. That one will go into there. And then I've got, like, another area on that side started, and then I can head out this way and I can do the same over here. I'll start off by doing a line of power cables. I'm actually going to get rid of that, and I'll do the power cables up by 1 mark. There. I'll take this all the way across. And this is just going to give us more coverage for roboports. I'd like to have coverage for roboports across the whole base. Yes, we've only got these small ones at the moment, and it would be better if we could have something slightly bigger than that. I don't think it matters too much right now. You know, eventually we will sort of figure out a way to do bigger and better, but right now we can just stick with... these ones right here. So I put you into here, and then I can go with that one. Swap over here. Great. You don't have a power pole. Have to put another power pole in. This is what I don't like, is that sometimes they don't fit properly. And they don't match up with the power poles where they should. And that's just wrong, wrong, wrong. It shouldn't be like that. You can go there. Next one. Like that. Right, so you want a power pole brought back that way. And then I can go with you. Extend that out. Next one. I could actually just manually place down a line of earth up there and put the line along so that I've got half the number of these. But that would also give me half the number of charging points. And right now, charging points... that's kind of like the slow bit. That's the bit that really bottlenecks all of our robots. So we don't really want to do that. That's why I'm doing these extra lines of them. And I'm sure later on, we really won't need to worry about having the extra lines in at all. It won't really make a lot of difference. But right now, it does make a big difference to everything that we're doing. And out on this side over here, I'm going to put one of those down there. I've already got one out down here. We will add... a couple of power poles in there so that we've got a little bit of a redundancy loop on the power coming up round on that side. Don't think I need to worry about any more of them for now. So that bit there is sort of taking up some of this, and we're going to set this going now and get some landfill going in here. And then I'll start working further south and start filling up stuff with landfill down there. So I'm going to go... there and put a request for landfill, and I'm going to request landfill on that bit. I'll manually fill in the piece on the end on there. Let's go switch to our map mode, go all the way down over here, and I'll manually fill in the other end as well. I'll go to there, and yes, I know I'm replacing a lot of this with landfill, which we don't really need to be doing, but that's fine. Right. Yeah, I'm replacing that island on there. You know what you can do is you can get rid of this, like that. And then I can right-click. And I can cancel the build over these bits here, like that. cancel that build there. And then the robots won't bring landfill onto those. See, I don't know if that one there, whether that's going to leave like a little bit of water behind. And that's like one chance that I don't want to be taking. So I'll go back to landfill here. I've now got to cover the whole thing like that. So, yeah, you got to be a bit careful that you don't accidentally cancel too much. Yeah, that's fine on there. Like that. Down here. And one there. Right, that will be fine. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Another one there to cancel. And a couple over here as well. That's everything cancelled that I want cancelled down that side. And then I can also do the same over here next to me. And cancel that lot. Actually, I could probably just do this. No, I won't. I'll use what I'm carrying 500 bits of landfill here. Right, I might as well use some of this up. So let's make that a bit smaller there. And build up around the edges. Like that. There we go, see? Just like that. Oops. Right. I didn't want to do quite like that, but, you know, that's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. And now I can just go and fill in everything down here. I'll go up higher than that anyway. It really bugs me having a piece like that. It really, really does. Like, that irritates me far more than it should. But it does. It's just one of those things. And so I will spend quite a bit of time trying to make sure I've got everything perfectly square all the way around. So I got that lot there. They're all heading off to go and do that. I got a load of robots picking up. We've got masses of landfill. Right now, landfill is the... Like, we got soil and landfill as the biggest things in storage. We got 46,000 landfill. So it's not like we're going to have a shortage of the stuff. Then we can run over this end, and I'll do the same. I will just manually fill in. I've still got 300 landfill left. So I can fill in just on these bits that haven't got landfill requests down at the moment. Up there like that. And then all the way out over here. And we can just sort of track backwards and forwards a little bit. I'll probably go and I'll pick up a little bit more landfill before we head down to the bottom and start setting up a square down there. Like, ideally, what I want to do down the bottom is get all of the level 2 blocks being made. I know that we've got one level 2 block being made already. That was probably the most complex one out of all of the blocks. So we've got that being made, and that's sort of being made elsewhere. But the rest of them should be relatively simple. And to be honest, it wasn't the entire block that was difficult. There was, like... It was one item on that block that was the real tricky bit. What was... It was the electronics block 2. That was the difficult bit. It was the battery, mostly. Mostly it was down to the battery. Motor 2, that also led to some complications. But the rest of these... Like, we've now got the materials to make the rest of these items, and apart from the weapon 2, that's the only one that may present difficulties. But the rest of it is relatively straightforward. And in here, we've got 463 production block 2. I've already got 980 of them anyway, so I'm not too concerned. And I am going to take a wander down this way. Let's get onto our information highway right here, like this. And we can wander all the way down. And there we go. We got paper going through. We've got these resistors going through as well. So they should now be traveling all the way down here. And we are making green circuits again. So those green circuits will be heading off around everywhere. I don't have any requests for them specifically. So I do have the green circuits heading off over here. They head onto there and then down into here. And that's where they stop. The green circuits on there. But what they also do... Oh, no, wait. They go up there. So how are the green circuits going up? Is that a recipe change? How are the green circuits getting up to build my green thingies up here? Wait, I gotta find them now. Hang on a minute. I don't think that's a recipe change. Well, I don't know if that's a recipe change or not. It might be. Or it could just be that when I set this up down here originally, I made a mistake. And I didn't allow the green circuits to go traveling up through. Either way, the green circuits, like that belt, is only got one item on it all the way from where the green circuits are made right up to the very top, which does suggest that I originally intended for it to be able to... Look, it's these right here. Yeah, so it does sort of indicate that I originally intended for those green circuits to be able to travel the full length of that belt. They can't at the moment. It's not something that can happen. So I need to filter out green circuits to head in this direction, because they got to come down here, and they go into there, where they're making crawler cargo robots. Now, at the moment, I've got 570 cargo robots in there. I've got the cargo robots. We got 2,000 in total. There's only like 10 of them actually flying. Now, we could do with a few more than that flying, but I'm thinking right now it probably wouldn't hurt to put a halt on production for these, because, I mean, they are good. No, we won't do that. We won't worry about doing that. I do need to do a slight change here on these belts, because I still need to have those only going out once. I need to filter those. So I'll remove that belt, and I'll remove that section as well. It's the force analyzers that we're going to want out. So I need to put one of these right here, like that. And I need to put a filter on that one for green circuits or force analyzers, either or. No, green circuits. We will go with green circuits. So we want to go to Angel's Components right there, green circuit. And that's what I need to filter out. I want to actually filter that out onto the right-hand side. And then that belt will go up and over and back and down. And is that on the correct side now? I think it is. And then I'm going to want this one just popped in there like that. Yeah, that is on the correct side up there. You are going to go like that. There. So I've still got exactly the same, but now the green circuits can go and travel up this belt the way that they're supposed to, all the way up to the top, which means that these green circuits can be made, and then that is going to travel all the way along here, and they're going to go right way past that bit. They're going to go up here, around this corner. I'm going to just make sure that they do go where they're supposed to go. There's no reason they shouldn't. Where are they? There, there, and there. Because I want to make sure that these actually start building up here. And in come the green circuits. There we go. And you started. And now you're making. And then you're going to drop these green ones in on here. That's going to go underneath there once you're done. I don't know how long it takes to build these things. It may take a minute or two. They're all building. So I've got... Yeah, there we go. We got the green science things. They're coming up here. And that means he's going to go up that way. He's going to get to this point right here. He should split. Yes. Which way is he going? Right. We have them. We have success. This is fantastic, and now they will come all the way along there, and then they will join into here, which means that then they can head down this way, and they will start filling up these. Now, I'm pretty sure those aren't going to take them. It is just going to be that one right there. He's switched over. He's dropped him down here. There's nothing going in there. That one is going to be picked up by that one right there. Boom. And we're doing research again. Right. Okay, it does pay to check on what's going on your base every now and then. So, we've got that little bit out of the way. Next on the list, we want to build a brand new construction area for building the level 2 blocks. Now, I have already started building some level 2 blocks over here. Well, I've actually only started building the electronic blocks there. And then the other stuff, I'm building the production blocks, I'm building those up there. So whether I keep that idea and keep this idea running as well, so that I kind of like have I build up a set of those, so I get more clay bricks coming over here. We've got electronic parts. What am I building on these? What's clay bricks required for all of them? And then I've got to start getting the individual level 1 blocks up. There's a lot of similarities between these. Maybe we don't need to have anything too grand for this. Not at the moment, anyway. We can go for big and grand a bit later on. At the moment, we just kind of want to make progress. We can expand and have things a lot bigger later, and then right now we can just sort of focus on just keeping things moving, just having some research coming in. So let's take a little wander up here. Now I've got a chest in there, and I'm demanding these items right here. So if I'm demanding those items, what else am I going to want up here? I've got clay. I'm going to have to take a minute to figure out what else we need here. Let me get some post-it notes and pens. Right, while I was figuring that out, the laser research has finished. So we will put that one going with our next research. So we got energy weapons there. I got laser turrets there. That's laser turret, personal laser defense, plasma turrets. Those are the big ones that I'm after, so we will go with laser turrets next and start building those. Right there. So, in order to be able to build these items, we already got the stuff here coming up for those. Now, the mechanical parts and the motor too, we don't need for anything else, unfortunately, which does sort of, yeah, that's a little bit of a shame. The other parts that we're going to need to make this work, we're going to want electronic parts for one of these, which is that one. That one alone needs electronic parts. We need tinned servo motors for that one, and there was another, that one there, and that one there. There's a few that need, 3 of them that need the tinned servo motors. We need tinned cable harness for that one, and cabling as well. And then there was, cabling is also needed here. We need weapon parts for the exploration block and for the warfare block. And then lastly, we need weapon 2. So we need clay bricks for all of them. All of them need electronics block 2 and clay bricks plus the original block that they, is being made for them. So yeah, we need plenty of electronics blocks 2 coming to them all. Clay bricks, that's going to be an easy thing to spread out between all of them without any trouble. The biggest problem that I see at the moment is the weapon 2. We don't know how to make those, so we want to have a look down. We got weapon 2 right here. We need weapon body 2. We need trigger. We need explosion chamber. neither of which we're making at the moment. So explosion chamber requires a steel plate. The trigger, those are being made somewhere else. And the weapon body 2 is that one. That needs steel plates. So I need just steel plates being put together to do those. So I think we should focus on getting them being made first. And get the weapon parts. I mean, I could look at making sure that we've got all of the other stuff coming up here. It's not actually going to be all that difficult, really, because we've got, like, I've got everything in here. Now, I've got that kind of, like, laid out like that, and I could go and do something similar. What I was actually thinking is the clay bricks and the electronic blocks, rather than calling them up separately. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to make it work in order to keep everything running. I got no electronics blocks up here. And the motor 2 and the mechanical part. I mean, mechanical parts are easy, but I don't. It's the clay bricks. I want plenty of clay bricks. No, I'm just gonna make it like this. I'm gonna do a double section like that for each of the other sets of blocks. We'll just kind of like space it out around here, and then we can build it up from there. And the only one that we need to go well, actually, we are going to need to go elsewhere to make all of these different ones. So I've got the production block right there. I'll go up here to do one. We'll do another one right next to it over here, I think. And it's literally just going to be laid out exactly the same as that one. Except that it's going to be slightly different. So what I'll do is, yeah, it's going to be exactly the same but different. So what I'll do is if I just go copy on here, there's a lot of this stuff I've actually already got. So if I copy that out, and I copy that square out like that, right there, and then I bring this over, and I drop that square down there like that, I've now got the next piece made, and then I can cancel that one, and I can cancel that one. These factories here, once they've been put down, do I have those being made anywhere? I don't think I do. I think these I will build myself. Player is in the way. So if I build these myself a minute, then I can change the recipe on them all. So we'll put all of these down. Like that. Over to there. Right, now we can go and change recipe. So I look in here and select the current recipe. We want to go to Angel's Blocks in here. And I'll just start working on the top of the list and work my way down, I think. So I want Enhancement Block 2 to go in here, which is that one. And then I can copy that out onto the rest of these, and then I can go over here and I can copy that onto the rest of these as well, like that. So all of them are all copied down, and then I can go and take, well, I would go and take, but I don't have any, so we need to go and build some big requester chests. So I'll build, well, I'll build a stack of 5 for a minute. So what am I waiting on for this? Oh, no, I got the red circuits for it. The big chest. Iron. I don't have very much iron. That can't be it. Iron plate. Oh, and then 10 iron plate to go and build more. It is indeed the iron plate that is going to be holding it up. That's stopping me from building any more of them. Isn't it? Shouldn't be. Big chest. 10. Oh, it's a small iron. I can't. Yeah, the small iron chest needs. Yes, I don't have enough iron plates. It's literally just the iron plates that is holding me up on there. There is a thing for iron plates that I set down here somewhere. Fairly close by. I didn't have to run very far. Oh, that's not. There it is. Right, I knew there was one here somewhere. Right, we'll grab Couple stacks of those, and then I can go back up. There we go. Right, that's better. I'll make another 5 of them. So I've got plenty of requested chests that I will be able to put down. I've only got 4 of them, so I want to make some more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, that is going to be a big stack of those. That's good. Big stack of the yellow ones. That's also used up some of the iron that I was carrying around. That's good as well. So we want tinned servo... Now, am I making tinned servo motors somewhere? Have I got tinned servo motors? This is the big... The cabling right there, that's being brought in. So that is already in the logistics network. And just check in here. Tin servo motors, tin cable harnesses. I've got those. Cabling is in the network. That's brilliant. I can bring those up. Electronic parts, they're in there. Okay, I've got most of it. I have literally got all of it in here. Let's have my list and I can run this down through. Clay bricks, check. Motor 2, mechanical parts, it doesn't matter. That's only for those. They're already being done. Okay. Electronic parts. That is right there. Check. I need those. Tinned servo motors. I've got those being made and going into the network. Tinned cable harnesses. Yes. Cabling right there. Yes. Weapon parts. Guarantee you those are not in the network anywhere. And neither is weapon 2. So weapon parts and weapon 2 are the only ones that are not up here and able to be used. We'll soon be able to take care of that, though. So if I drop that one in there and I drop that one in there, these here will all be brought over by robots eventually. So will that one. That one's already in. The only thing I don't have is electric poles. That's something that I'm going to need to do, is I'm going to have to get some electric poles into the network. Right, well, for a minute, I'll just drop my own electric poles in. There, here, one up there. That side, one over there. Is that all of them? There's one there as well. Right, yeah, I had one on each corner. In there. One middle on each side, top. And one over there to join it all in. Right. That's everything in and waiting and ready and connected. I've got items over here. These should all be on their way over as well. I should have robots somewhere on their way over. Where did I go and put... Where is the construction area for that? It's here. Right, they're on their way over. Pick up 61. So they're coming to do it. They're on their way over. I've got these over here. Pick up 27. Yeah, that's fine. There's no issues there at all. So now I can right-click and click on here so that I've got these demands in here. And what did I end up doing in this one over this side? I've got in there 1,500 of them and then 500 of everything else. So I'll do the same in here. We'll go for 1,500 clay bricks. Right there. 1,500 like that. And then you just press the tick. And the rest of these will go... You know what? I'm just going to do 2 stacks. 400. I'll just take them to 400. Because I'm not going to need as many of these anyway. How many of those have I got in the other one? Did I take it to 500? I don't think I've got 500 of them requested, have I? I do. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.